Hey, happy Friday. I hope you all had an awesome week and you got some fun plans for the weekend. I am shooting from the hip with you all this morning because I literally just had this memory, and the more I thought about it, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much to this. And so, without even taking any notes or preparing or anything, I jumped right on because I just felt so inspired by it. So, um, growing up, my family and I would go skiing in Colorado. And for those of you who have visited Colorado and flown into the Denver airport and then made your way up to the mountains, you know that depending on where you're going in the mountains, it's about an hour drive-ish. A little less, sometimes a little more, depending on where you're going. But it's an incredibly beautiful view because the mountain, and you are heading from the plains into the foothills, past the Red Rock area, and into the Rockies that are just stunning, absolutely stunning. And so, here I am in the back seat, and I'm just like plastered my face against the window, looking up, trying to see the tops of these mountains and just take in the enormity of everything. I mean, it's just incredible. And I always remember my dad saying, remember to look behind you too. And so we turn around and look out the back window, and it's a totally different view than what's in front of us. And it's just as incredible. It's just amazing. And every single trip, he would have to remind us that every single time because we'd always be so in awe by what is out our window that we would forget to look back. And then we'd get to the ski resort and we get on the lift, and the ski resort that we go to starts at the base of the mountain, and you go to the top, and the lodge is at the top of the mountain. And so you actually can't see the top of the mountain when you're at the base. And so the lift ride, the ride up the lift was pretty lengthy. Not so much anymore because now they have a gondola and it goes super fast. But with the chairs and 4 people per chair and all that kind of stuff, it took a while to get to the top. And so, there's not, sometimes we watch the skiers as they're going down and be entertained by their fall and all that kind of stuff. But in general, it's not quite as awesome as the drive up to the mountains. And so again, my dad would be like, but look behind you. And we turn around, and because you're going up this mountain, you just have this incredibly vast view of the valley and other peaks and even some other ski resorts that you can see in the distance, and you see the little village that's at the bottom, and again, it's just incredible. And I don't even know what made me think of this morning, but I was getting dressed and getting ready for my day, and for some reason it just popped in my head, remember to look behind you. That what my dad said, used to say on the drive up to the mountains or on the ski lift up to the top of the mountains, remember to look behind you. And I kept thinking about that, and I'm like, man, what a life lesson. Remember to look behind you, but not in a way of holding grudges and carrying baggage with you, but in a way of appreciation and gratitude and awe of, when you're driving up the mountains and there's an incredible view in front of you and you're so excited for what's in your future and for what's to come, don't forget to look behind you to remember all the accomplishments that you've already had and the excitement from where you came. But also, when you're on that ski lift and you're heading up the mountain and you feel like, okay, I'm moving, but I don't see the top and there's not a whole lot of stuff going on in front of me, remember to look behind you to be appreciative and show gratitude for where you've been already, because all of the stuff behind you contributes to what is going to be in front of you. So like I said, I'm shooting from the hip this morning, so hopefully something in there resonated with you all as well. It just came to me this morning, like I said, I don't know why, and I just felt like this is what I have to share today. So, hope you all have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you next week. Mwah.